Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Cooks Stuff. This week, I had a great idea for something that I wanted to make, something I made before, and it worked very well. I wanted to make it again, but it didn't seem like it was enough. So I'm going to add a side dish in order to round everything out and make this video actually worthwhile. So this week, we are making some slow-cooked butter curry chicken, and I'm going to try my hand at making fried potatoes for the first time in my life. Anyway, let's take a look at the ingredients and see what we're working with. Here are the ingredients for tonight's dish. We have a lovely chicken breast and some potatoes, as well as some chopped green onion and butter, and some different seasonings. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is work on the slow cooker. Let's go ahead and start that up. So the main part of this dish is going to be some slow cooked chicken breast with some seasoning. Right. Get our chicken breast here. Right. I pulled off the skin. We're going to go ahead and set it into the slow cooker. The next thing is we're going to take this curry salt that I recently picked up, and we're going to liberally salt the top of this chicken breast. There we go. We're going to cover that sucker up. There we go. It smells good. All right, so that is all covered up with our curry salt. And the next, we have this Kokuichibanya Tobikata spice, which is kind of a curry spice. We're going to use this to spice up our curry. Ooh, there we go. Get plenty of that in there. All right, there we go. And the last thing we're going to put in is a pat of butter. Now, this is butter that I bought from the convenience store, and it's actually already kind of pre-cut. So we're just going to pull off a pat of butter here. There we go, nice thick pat. There we go, and set it right on top. All right, now that's the easy part of this whole thing. Just put in the chicken breast with seasoning and butter and let it go ahead and cook. All right, so we're going to go ahead and leave that for a couple hours before we start on our side dish. It's been a little over 2.5 hours. I think that might be enough. Let's check it. Oh man, that smells really good. All right, so we're going to go ahead and turn this down to warm and work on the next part of tonight's meal. So I need to chop up these 2 potatoes. Japanese potatoes are a little smaller than the American russet types, but they taste the same. So just get them all chopped up here. All right, there's my potatoes cut up. Next thing we do is we're going to get some oil into that pan. So we're going to make fried potatoes here, which I've never actually made. So we're going to start with some of this canola oil. I'll put a little bit in the pan here. Nice. Let that roll around some. And I've been told I need to heat it on medium-high. So we'll give it that much. I've had that on there for a few minutes, and I think that oil is hot. So let's go ahead and put in our potatoes. Ooh, yeah, that oil is definitely, yeah, that oil is definitely hot. Woo! All right, let's turn that down a little bit. Man, that oil is jumping. All right, so I've been told the next thing to do is to salt them. Put on plenty of salt. There we go. All right, and I like a little pepper on mine. I'm going to use this 3-color pepper. All right. And let's move these around a little bit. I've been moving these around for a few minutes, and I think they might be starting to get done. So I'm going to add in some of this green onion. And I've been told to put it on the top first to kind of let it get warm, and then mix it in. Go. A little bit more over here. All right. So we'll let those sit on top there and kind of warm up, and then we'll go ahead and mix everything together. Those have been on there for a few minutes. All right, let's mix everything up together. All right. I've had these on here for several minutes, and I think they're finally done. So let's go ahead and turn off the heat. All right. We're going to put these onto a plate with some paper towels to get some of this oil off. Well, there's my butter curry chicken and my fried potatoes. It's dinner time, man. I'm starving. All right, moment of truth. I have here a plate of butter curry chicken breast and fried potatoes with green onion. My first time making these fried potatoes. Now, quick side note for my Japanese viewers, when we say fried potatoes in English, we do not mean French fries. French fries are French fries, or fries, but when we think of fried potatoes, what I made is what we get. So if you go to the US, for example, and order fried potatoes, you're not going to get French fries. You're going to get these things, and they are awesome. So let's try those first. Since this is my first time doing these, all right, get a nice bite of these, all right. Those are good. They taste like what my mom makes. Maybe not quite as good, but pretty damn close. Oh, yeah. Oh, that is nice. All right, but, of course, our main dish is this butter curry chicken. Let's give it a try here, see how it tastes. That is really good. Nice, juicy chicken breast, slow cooked. The curry salt and the curry spice combine to give it a really, really nice flavor. And of course, that butter kind of smooths everything out. So I'm going to need another bite of that for sure. Go check that out, man. All right. So this was not hard to make. Obviously, the slow cooker portion, the chicken breast, was the easy part. Put it in the slow cooker with the ingredients and wait a few hours. The fried potatoes were a little more difficult for me simply because I've never made them before. But in the end, they weren't really that difficult. The cleanup is going to be a real bear, but preparing them is not at all difficult. I have most of this stuff left, and I've actually got probably about half the chicken breast and half the potatoes stashed back there. I'll have those again another night. Anyway, I'm going to go and finish this up. This is dinner for me. Kind of a late dinner, but I really was hungry. As always, appreciate you guys stopping in. We'll see you in the next video.